All right, the Bucks. It is Talking Buccaneers with me, Fumane Musisinyane, and today I'm with my friend.
Katlego Ramotse.
Yeah, and we are at Orlando East, right in the heart of Orlando East. For those that might know or might recognize, this is number 2 ground. We played a lot of football growing up here, playing for a team called Orlando Gardens United. But today we are here to speak about Orlando Pirates FC. And yeah, just to jump right into it, Cats, I just want to ask you, I mean, obviously looking at Pirates right now, there are a lot of problems. We haven't been able to win the league in a long time. We are miles off of Sundowns, not just on the league right now with the 27 points gap, but also just like, just the feel around the team.
Mm.
There's no expectation for our club to win anything. You speak to Sundowns fans. I certainly speak to a lot of Sundowns fans, and you can almost hear it in the voice. Like there's an expectation there of like a winning attitude. And yeah, well, firstly, maybe let me start with that. How do you feel about like Pirates? Are you optimistic? Do you feel like we are headed towards the right direction? What's your take on that?
I think we are going nowhere fast, to be honest with you.
Mm.
The culture in the club, we've lost it. We've lost our identity as Orlando Pirates. I don't speak about my club the way I used to because we don't have a culture. Like you're saying, the only thing we can do now is hope for an MTN 8 or a Culling Black Label. Looking for gunning for the league is far-fetched for a club like Orlando Pirates,
Yeah.
a club that is so significant. And man,
Yeah.
I'm just sad to look at the club and say we are going nowhere fast.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, that's true. I guess that is so sad that we can only hope to win the Carling Black Label Cup. Even that we're struggling to win nowadays. But yeah, well, the other thing I do want to ask you, Kat, is tactically, you know, we've seen a lot of, certainly from Coach Joseph Zinbauer, but I think Zinbauer did play with 4 at the back. But certainly from our previous coach, well, Mandla Ngigazi and Fatlu Davids, that they played a lot of 3 at the back. That is still happening now. We're still playing 3 at the back. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about us playing from the Sundowns game and games before that? Three at the back, Mayela, Kolki, Svisi, and then playing with 2 wing backs, sometimes playing with 2 defensive midfielders, 3 defensive midfielders in this past game against Sundowns, and then 2 forwards. What's your take on that?
I'm not happy. Orlando Pirates is a big club. I want to emphasize. So a big club like Orlando Pirates looks to win every single game they compete in. So in those tactics, that formation we're coming with, it doesn't deliver that. For me as a fan watching, I see the team defending more than they're attacking.
Yeah.
And there's a problem. We are not scoring as much goals as we used to.
Yeah.
We are not attacking. We are not playing with fluidity. We
Yeah.
don't have the culture, like I'm saying. Going forward, it's not exciting. I remember days when we had, not so long ago,
Yeah.
Upeni McCarthy, when he came back.
Yeah.
And we had a vibrance in the team.
Yeah.
You had that thing when Upeni gets on the ball and you knew Uguti, someone is open.
Yeah.
Something is gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the 3 at the back, I think we rotate the ball too much.
Yeah.
Rotating it back,
Yeah.
not moving too much.
Yeah.
We are phambili.
Yeah.
We are not making forward passes.
Sure.
Which is leaving the team open
Yeah.
and vulnerable to be to us attack and come
Yeah.
at us.
Yeah.
And the best form, attack. Well, the best defense is to attack.
Sure.
And the best attack is to defend. I
Sure.
guess.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and the thing about expectation is something that I'm totally agreeing with you, is that as a Pirates fan myself, when I watch the team, I really don't feel like we are going to. I mean, sometimes even the 3 games before the Sundowns game, we won 3 on the bounce, right? And there's just something in you still that's lurking behind in your mind that, yeah, we might meet as Kukun, and no disrespect to them, or Marumo Gallants or whatever, or a Royal AM, and it could all just come crashing down. All that momentum, all that is because there's still no expectation of this team is going to win football games. It's, I guess for me, it's a thing of like, I know a lot of Pirates fans think that we've got the right players, we've got good players. I mean, I have my thoughts on that, especially around age issues and long-term planning. But there's just not that expectation of we can play 10 games. Sundowns are on a 14-game unbeaten run now. If I'm not wrong, 14 games like wins, just no draw in between or a loss. That's just missing. And is that even right for like? Can we even still call Pirates like a big club, or are we still talking about like that history? Because when you and I speak about Pirates right now, you see we've got a reference back at Benny McCarthy, and that's like 10 years back now. And what does that say about like the state of the club? Are we even still like a big club?
That's a very, very sad question to answer. Because I want to say no, but the fan in me, the love that I have for the team says yes. Yes, you are still a big team. And I guess that's what keeps us moving forward as fans. It's our Orlando Pirates to keep going to the stadium, keep supporting. And while we can see clearly that there's definitely a disconnect between the team, the fans, and the board. Because there's no way we can have players that are underperforming starting every single game. I just don't see how that works. I've heard rumors of there's definitely decisions that are taken by not the coach about the players who get to start, and which is to me
disappointing.
It's disappointing. Really disappointing, because Mangpegeleli Pirates, man. I just think about my dad. Umuntu, I found him here. Supporting this team. He still is. And I'm sure for him, if it's difficult for me, I can only imagine for him. Because he was there.
lived through like the glory days.
So now we're living in a time where Orlando Pirates is a shadow of itself. Really and truly.
Who do we put that on?
Definitely the board.
Definitely
the board. They make the big critical decisions. And Tina Sibona match day, yes, and we can blame the coach, but rumors are the coach are not even making the decisions.
A puppet.
And which is disheartening for Tina, because we want to play. We want to play. We want to get in and compete, and not just compete to win, but compete in a flair, in a style.
Sure.
I mean, we know legends like Ocho Mosono. You want to go to the stadium, and you still know, we're going to win the game.
Sure. Come on. So, I'm just going to go off topic. It's not that I wasn't listening to what you're saying there. I mean, I think you say a lot of things that make a lot of sense. Like you and I, we're in our early mid-20s right now. I suspect that we are like the last generation of Orlando Pirates fans at our age. Because I think a lot of kids now, I was just at the stadium this Saturday watching Sundowns, and the sea of yellow at Orlando just bothered me so much. I mean, I understand that Sundowns is a big club and they've got a very rich PSL history. They've won it the most, I think 10 times now or more, maybe 11 or 12 times. They're obviously the most successful club in the PSL history. But still, even then, like you still feel like Pirates should be a bigger club, certainly because of the history. But I'm just thinking that pick a random 10-year-old, 7-year-old, 15-year-old. All he knows is that Fumane is the best coach, Sundowns is the best team. You ask him who are his heroes, they are probably a Sundowns player. And I'm just thinking, we should be the last generation of Pirates fans, don't you think?
I don't want to say yes. It can't die with us. Pirates, like I'm saying, is close to my heart. I still believe it's a big team. It can't die with us. We need to bring back the culture. We need to bring back the mentality. Ayo Orlando Pirates, what does it mean? What do you stand for? What are we expecting when we raise our hands? Sisihlanganisa. Sithini, guys, because I think now it's just lost. It's not even a symbol. It's not even a beacon.
Yeah.
Uguti, man, I'm running out of words because
Yeah.
a Pirates is not a Pirates anymore.
Yeah.
It's a shell of a team.
Yeah.
The players that we bring in are not players as a quality team.
Yeah.
These are players angazi ngathi sapecha.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
eish,
And that's a great point that you're making. Maybe we can even go into that. I wasn't looking to go there, but since we bring up this thing, maybe I should go there. So we've signed Makehleni Makaola recently. I mean, I used to watch him at Amazulu and think this is a good player, right? He's 34 years old, and we've just signed him to bring him to Pirates. We signed Craig Martin at right back. We've got Monyani at right back, who's should be 22, 23 now. I think he was born the year 2000. And we've got Bandile Shandu, who's around 27. So we've got two good right backs, I think. I think we've got two good right backs, certainly when I compare them to the rest of the league. Obviously not against Mutawu at Sundowns, who's obviously a better player and a better right back. But we've got two very decent, very competitive right backs. We've went to go sign Craig Martin, who's 30, if not 31. Recently released Uwade Euster, around the same age. Certainly a more dynamic player than Martin in terms of fitness and speed. What is the plan there? What is the plan signing Makaola at 34? I mean, we've got Motswari, 33, Munari, 32, 33, Tim, 31, Makaola, 34. It's not age I'm against, right? It's when you build your club and you have got 30-something-year-olds, about 4, who are going to play for how many years to come?
here's my thing. I have a problem with the age. If you don't, I do. We can't be signing 3-4 players who are all above the age of 27. That means 5 years down the line, all those players are not going to be a part of the team.
Yeah.
Bringing back the point issue with
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
we are not building. We are
Yeah.
not looking to have something sustainable.
Yeah.
Asina direction.
Yeah.
There's no culture in the team.
Yeah.
Because if we had culture, then we would be grooming our players way to
Yeah.
from the development, from the academy,
Yeah.
bringing them in. Then siyazi ukuthi we have a 34-year-old, we have a 32-year-old in the team who can nurture our player who are coming in from development. It's
Yeah.
not that we don't have talent.
Sure.
We do. But asisebenzisi.
Yeah.
Because if we want a team ezokula, if we want a team that is going somewhere,
Yeah.
we can't have 3, 4, 5 players bonke who are not going to be around in the next 5 years,
Yeah.
and they are all new signings. Then what was the point? Because we don't sign players for this season. You don't sign players for the next season,
Yeah.
but you sign players for the next 3 seasons,
Yeah.
next 4 seasons.
Yeah.
So what is the plan, Orlando Pirates?
Definitely.
What are we looking to do?
Yeah.
Tina, as our fans, we are already frustrated.
Yeah.
We are already confused.
Yeah.
And we are looking forward sibheke phambili. But it seems like now they are also as confused as us.
Yeah.
So what's going on
Yeah.
is the question at hand.
Yeah.
What is truly going on?
Yeah. I think what's going on is where we're going to leave it. Thank you so much, Kat. Hopefully, whatever. A lot of Pirates fans hold these sentiments that you and I are talking about here. And it's just like one thing that's very bothering, that you've got a fan base. We've got a muted demeanor as Pirates fans. You know, you look at the stadium after that Pirates defeat, you've got defeated fans who just like can't hold the board accountable for anything. Yeah, it's been years now of just mediocrity, and we've got to accept it, and we've got to buy tickets and go and support this team, because once a Pirates, always a Pirates, right? But we've got to go to the stadium and watch this mediocrity. But what is going on is the question on everyone's mind, because it's not on their lips. No one is asking the board or whoever what is going on. But yeah, that's where I'll leave it. Thank you so much, Kat.
Thank you.
All right, up the Bucks. Cheers.